Today we're gonna make an elegant take on the Pineapple Daiquiri using a pineapple gum syrup, and this cocktail is the Pineapple Princess from the Tropical Standard book. Now, in addition to that pineapple gum syrup, you're also gonna need a milk-washed Oolong Barbancourt 5-star rum. Now, if you need to know how to make the pineapple gum syrup, check the recipe in the description for this video and I'll have a link to that video. Now, milk washing is a common way to clarify cocktails, and while it's very, very trendy right now, it's nothing new. However, the reason that we're using this method today is not to clarify the overall cocktail, but to be able to add tea to an ingredient and strip out the tannins, giving you a tea flavor in your rum without the harsh tannins that come with it. Here's how to make the milk-washed Oolong Barbancourt 5-star rum. Start by measuring out 250 milliliters of Barbancourt 5-star rum and then add in 8 grams of Oolong tea. Mix this together and let it sit for 3 hours. Next, we'll strain the tea. After you've strained it, add in 62 milliliters of a room temperature whole milk. Let it sit now for 15 minutes. Then we're gonna add in 5 milliliters of a 15% citric acid solution. Now, I've not tried this version, but you might be able to get away with adding 2 to 2.5 milliliters of the 1% acid adjusting solution that I made. That's essentially a 35% acid solution. So let this sit until you see a nice clear layer on the top. Next, you'll strain this through a coffee filter. And finally, bottle it. The process is very reminiscent of the Dave Arnold Tea Time cocktail, and that's the best vodka cocktail I ever had, and I made that video last year. Now, to make the Pineapple Princess, you'll need a salt solution, vanilla extract, lime juice, our pineapple gum syrup, Appleton Estate 12, and our milk-washed Oolong Barbancourt 5-star rum. We're gonna shake this one, so build it in a small shaker tin with 5 drops of a saline solution, 5 drops of vanilla extract, half an ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce of a pineapple gum syrup, half an ounce of Appleton Estate 12, and 2 ounces of our milk-washed Oolong Barbancourt rum. Finally, I'll garnish this with a pansy. And there you go, the Pineapple Princess from Tropical Standard. All right, let's try the Pineapple Princess. Straight away, you're definitely getting the tea. You're getting that Barbancourt milk-washed tea. It comes through, but like the drink is not sweet, but then you don't have those harsh, bitter tannins, those drying tannins as well, since we remove those through the clarification process of the Barbancourt. And then your pineapple flavor is very subtle as well. It's not overly intense like if you use an ounce of pineapple juice instead of the pineapple gum syrup. And then one note when you're making cocktails like this when it comes to foam, the amount of foam you're gonna get from pineapple juice or a pineapple gum syrup can depend on the type of pineapple juice you're using. Is it fresh? Is it in a can? Is it cold pressed? And then when it comes to your pineapple gum syrup, it also might have to do with, how old your syrup is. As we were blending it back to that pineapple gum syrup video, you're kind of making it really foamy then and waiting for it to settle, so it's not gonna be as foamy. In addition to that, things that are milk washed can create their own foam and texture, but the longer you let that rum sit, and I kept mine in the refrigerator, the less foam you're gonna get. So I've made this a few times now, and I've been able to get various levels of foam. This one, not quite as much as when I first made that rum. And, I'm always trying to nail the look, and I'm a little bit disappointed because a month or two ago, I found some pansies, some yellow pansies at the grocery store that I bought. and I ended up using them in some other cocktails, but I finally planted them after like a month of being in the pot, and something ate them. I think it was a squirrel, so I have no more. So I'm using the blue one right now. Still looks good, still delicious. Probably one of the most elevated, pineapple daiquiris that you're gonna have. So if you made that pineapple gum syrup, you got a couple cocktails now to use with it. This one here, the Pineapple Princess from the Tropical Standard book. And this is one that they made when they were out on tour. They had this at Trader Vic's. I remember having it then about a year ago and really loving this cocktail. So if you're looking for another way to use any gum syrup, but especially that pineapple gum syrup, or just explore, a pineapple daiquiri, you're gonna be hard pressed to make one better than this one. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like below, consider subscribing to the channel. Check out the Patreon page if you want to support this channel more, and otherwise, I'll see you on the next one.